I think that growth is top of mind for leaders today because it seems to be the only imperative that all of us share. Nothing else seems to be on our agenda except for growth.
The Driving Disruptive Growth program is a fantastic program to help people understand how to respond to the change that's happening around them. And what I like about the program is it's not focusing on those big disruptive forces that we all talk about in the business world today. You know, Uber coming over to take over your category if you're a taxi driver, or Amazon or Airbnb. But it's also about being able to respond to the smaller disruptions that happen around you.
I think the Driving Disruptive Growth program really goes to the heart of what is probably one of the biggest questions facing business leaders for today and tomorrow, which is how do we get out of our comfort zone?
This is a program for leaders who are really focused on the future of their business, you know, where they're heading, what's going to get in the way of the direction of travel, and actually what that direction of travel should be. So this is really about visionary leaders who are trying to get out ahead of all the sorts of disruptive forces in the marketplace that might be creating a lot of uncertainty or doubt, and actually to take a much more proactive stance to finding new ways to grow their businesses.
I think disruption and disruptive approaches to growth feel more necessary than ever because it's not enough to use the traditional playbook to eke out 1 or 2 points of growth to stay flat. It ends up meaning that you fall behind. So disruptions become a default mode rather than a risky gambit.
I found the program, the Disruptive Growth program, totally phenomenal. For me, it's a life-changing program.
It's not only diverse as a group in terms of gender and race, it's also diverse in terms of experience and types of companies. And to hear how some of these disruptive technologies and strategies kind of apply to other businesses and types of people in other parts of the world is very interesting and certainly compelling.
This 1 week has been amazing and eye-opening for me to learn disruptive ways of doing business, of driving growth, of scaling up, of making the process better and making the working environment more interesting and better as well.
I'd probably summarize the program as a really nice mix between conceptual academic rigor and applied learning that's very real world. And it's the combination of those two things, some of which you might find in an HBR article, that probably gives it its impact. So it's a real life, but also conceptual, textbook guidance, chunk of advice for how to navigate these fairly tricky times.
I would describe the program as being an excellent opportunity to be able to be exposed to meet people who actually have been through those situations of being obliged, being forced to grow, and even better to grow through disruptive methods.
I would say it's a must attend for anybody grappling with how to grow their company and enter the next phase of growth, whether that's a small company trying to kind of unlock its first run of growth or a larger company that is trying to either reinvent itself or diversify its offerings in order to grow.
So what we're really looking to do is find ways that you can take what's going on in your business right now and question your assumptions, challenge what you've been doing, and through that process identify new ways forward that might shift the paradigm of your business.